Hello and welcome to the channel. Here with Pauson.
Hi.
Good to be back. I've just come to Uganda for about a week or so, 10 days. We've got an exciting lineup of events coming up, and today we are in Kampala, and we're about to go and meet Danish. You might have seen in some of the videos. We're going to go and do some recruiting, get some new staff, and we're looking at some pieces of kit that we want to buy. So stay tuned and you'll see that in the next few moments. This is us driving to go and see some e-bikes. You can see with Danish. Say hi, Danish.
Hi.
You'll recognise him. So yeah, we're very excited to go and see some e-bikes. Let's see. We've arrived at the place. You can see it's someone's house, but it's an impressive technology. These are the bikes that are being changed. This is a modified e-bike. You can see here. And what they do is they buy these old bikes. So I should explain. These are leased. These bikes, there'll be companies that lease them out to people to ride, and then after a while, those bikes get a bit knocked up. This one, the engine's not working great, and so none of the border drivers that are going to the company to lease out new bikes want these ones because they're old. So they buy them as a bit reduced. These gentlemen here will be doing modifications, so they'll take out the old parts. It's a bit dinged up. Make the repairs there, that type of thing, and then they get them to this stage. So this stage, they've sort of been stripped back. Haven't got all new wheels yet, but they'll put new wheels on, sort the brakes out. Works exactly like a conventional bike. The big difference is the motor has changed. So you've got this one's been added, I think. I don't know that huge amount about bikes, so apologies for my ignorance. But they put in this new geared motor, so it's a four gear, which is very good because of hills. You need gears for hills. So it's a conventional bike in that sense. These have been used all around the country, but they've taken out the petrol engine and put in this electric engine and this thing here to put the battery in. And then fully functioning unit is this one. And you can see, got the logo. This is actually the company's RedVers electric. And there's a range meter here and things like that. This fuel tank is empty, but they're looking at design. And then the batteries that they make them actually in-house, which is very exciting. So here they are charging. It was explaining they've got 5 and 10 amp charging. You want to charge it slowly if you can, because you preserve the life of the battery. This is Daniel's son, I think, who. Daniel's the owner. You meet him in a second. So these are more bikes here. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, 5 to 10 amp. 5 amp will take 6 hours to charge. 10 will take 3. And you want to preserve the life of the battery. There's lithium cells inside. I'll show you those in a moment. They're all stacked inside. So the riders at the moment, or whoever's using it will come in and they swap out their batteries when they are done or when they're sort of ready to do that. And that's the thing. So then they make the batteries. Let me show you that part. This is in the back office. Daniel will be there, so I'll introduce you to him. This is the rest of the team. This is Daniel. I'm just showing people around. And then this is So these are the lithium cells which come from China, and they'll put about 20 of these in to one of the boxes. You can see sort of the manufacturing here. There's the motor there, which comes from China as well. So it's great setup. Really exciting, and I think we've always wanted to. We have fish that's getting delivered on the border. We would love to have some bodders to deliver that fish, and I'd rather go e-bikes if possible. There's just lots of reasons for that. One, the cost. You're not spending on fuel. Bodders are easier to maintain. You've got less moving parts. You think about a conventional combustion engine. There's a lot of moving parts there. What other factors? That it's much cleaner for the environment. And yeah, just better ride, quieter, all that type of thing. So very impressive system, and we are sort of just working out if this is something the route we want to go down, and if we're able to do that. So I've had a come a look.
Yeah.
These are mandazi.
Yeah, these are mandas.
So they're like donuts, but with no fillings.
These are donuts.
Donuts, very good.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugandan.
Donuts.
Yeah.
And these are triangles.
Oh, they're triangles.
Yeah.
And this is your bike. This one.
Yeah, this is on bike.
Yeah, yeah. Very good. You can see here it comes in at
Yeah.
18%. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Basically, the challenge is with these. So the model. Let me explain the model here. Basically, what they'll do. Spotted drivers here, motorbike drivers, they will, like a lot of parts of the world, they won't actually own the bikes often. They just lease them from a company, like the old dinged up petrol ones that are down there. And then they'll pay a set rate to whoever the company is, and then make their money. And sort of over a couple of years, they might end up owning the bike. So not that many. Some people buy them outright, but not that many, because it's a lot of money to have up front. And what they do here, the model is, I think they lease these out, and then they also get charged for charging the battery, and you charge it on the percentage that you've used. So that's your fuel cost, if you like. So they were saying that they'd spend about 30,000 shillings, which is what, £6 in UK money, 8 USD. Anyway, they'll spend that money on fuel, and the same cost in electricity, which is, by the way, from the mains up there, is 15,000. So that's what they're getting charged. So it's half the cost for the driver, the boda driver. Now it would be a lot cheaper for the company if, instead of using solar, you can hear what I'm going to say in a second, but instead of using mains, you're actually using solar. So we as a company have we could do with some solar for run some of the equipment, that we have power outages, things like that. And then it affects us because we're trying to produce ice. But I'm like, well, if we're going to get solar, why can't we also get capacity for e-bikes? Because it's just like, you start to make sense if you're doing lots of things that need the same power source. So that's what we would like to do. And then we're not, effectively, we have to pay for the cost of the solar panels up front, but then the rest is free. So that's always been the ambition and the dream. And we might be in a position to do that now. So yeah, it's very exciting. So I'm just trying to work out the economics of the bikes, because the bikes are roughly the same price as a new bike, and it's okay, it's been retrofitted and stuff, so that's okay, and I think that's fair enough. But the battery is expensive because it costs just as much as the bike, and so that's the challenge. It's like, well, you're paying all of that up front, but then you're saving a whole bunch of fuel, aren't you? So what's the cost implication there? So those are some of the decisions I've got to make to go with Pauson. Well, I'm going to try and see if there are other people that make e-bikes. I'm going to try and see some others. This is quite a young company, very exciting. I mean, I like innovation, as you know, so I'm already thinking about how maybe I could connect them with some people that are more suited to help them to scale this up if they're looking for funding, investment and stuff like that. I mean, really exciting stuff. So if you are interested in RedVers electric, I'll show you the logo here. Then yes, come and reach out and I'll put you in touch with them. Yeah, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been a bit of a different one. E-bikes, what's that got to do with fish? But you've got to move your fish around and sell it, right? So that's what it's got to do with it. And it's better to do it using renewables if you can anyway, and lots of different reasons that I've just explained. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go and talk a bit more to Daniel. Do subscribe and like. We're doing really well on the channel at the moment. Gone over 500. By the time you're watching this, maybe it's 700. So your support would really help us. So please do subscribe and watch. Yeah, this is an e-bike arriving. Very quiet. Yeah, it's very nice. We're just gonna have a photo now. But thank you very much, Daniel and team. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.